In this video, we're going to look at one of the fastest ways to reach Clan Tier 2 in Bannerlord. If you're itching to become a Vassal and get your first fief quickly, then buckle up and let's get right into it. There are two primary methods we use for the speedrun: fighting gangs in towns and fighting bandits with bow on a horse. Let's look at the starting build we used. It's not important to put any attribute points into vigor or control, but putting a couple focus points into two-handed and athletics can really make a difference for gang fights. And within a few days, we'll need some riding and bow as well. Everything else can be pumped into our late game build, whatever that ends up being. To start, we sell our clothes and smelt our weapons down in order to craft a two-handed sword. That's it. That's all we need. Let's go crack some skulls. To start, we'll clear out all the gangs from the starting city. One thing to keep in mind: when fighting while outnumbered, be sure to attack only when one person can swing back at you. I do the majority of my fighting while moving backwards in order to delay them from bunching up. For the second stage, I bring along a couple sets of throwing knives to snipe the gang leader. They have significant combat and athletics skill, so they can easily one-shot us, and it's best to remove them from a distance. I like to call this style of fighting the Jackie Chan method, since we use a lot of the environment to our benefit. We took out 10 and earned 3.6 renown, not a bad start for one day's worth of work. We also get 500 dinars per gang clearing, plus anywhere from 1 to 4,000 dinars worth of battle loot, so it's a great way to earn cash early on. Also keep in mind, the more we level athletics and two-handed, the easier these fights will become. While traveling between towns, be sure to pick off bandits that are in the way. Don't go out of your way to chase them, but get the easy ones. We'll need to raise our bow skill to at least 30 and riding up to 60 before we head south. The simple bow is cheap, usually around 1,500 dinars, and requires level 30 bow to use. The Asarai horse is about the same cost and requires 60 riding. Once we have these two, we can head to Asarai lands for the final stage of the plan: desert bandit farming. There are two places on the map they will spawn in at: this stretch to the southwest and this area due south. We're looking for two things: desert bandit parties and hideouts. When fighting desert bandits, be sure to string together as many troops as you can before engaging. I've tested it thoroughly, and fighting 3 different groups of bandits separately will earn 20 to 25% less renown than if you can get them all in a single battle. We can use the arrow keys to move our party on the campaign map, which can come in handy when trying to make precise movements and avoid getting captured. Fighting large groups of desert bandits can be broken up into 3 stages: fighting the Tier 3 cavalry, fighting the Tier 4 Harami cavalry, and fighting the Tier 2 foot troops. I like to start with the Tier 3 cavalry because they have no shield or throwing weapons and will charge right for us, making for easy kills. The second stage is fighting off the Harami, which are shielded javelin cavalry. This is the most difficult and dangerous part of the fight. I prefer to avoid them until their javelin ammo has been exhausted. Getting good shots can be tough because of their Asarai horse and the shield, but there are 2 ways I like to approach it: head on like we're playing chicken, or allowing them to pass and shooting them in the back. Playing chicken is the easiest method as they'll cycle charge us non-stop. The key is to steady our aim in time to get a shot off before they reach us. If we aim too early, our aim will break and we'll get killed. Too late and we'll also get one shot. A much less risky move, but slower, is to shoot them in the back. They will try to close the distance into melee range, which we can use to our advantage by hitting the brakes when they're close, turning to avoid being struck, then speeding back up once they pass and staying on their tail. This battle started out as 124 desert bandits, and very slowly I whittled them down to nothing, earning 43 renown in a single battle. After only 33 days, I was able to reach Clan Tier 2. That's less than 2 months in game, and we can become a vassal. However, I think it can be done even faster. Let's look at some data to support this. In the first run, I focused exclusively on fighting gangs in cities, but Clan Tier 2 timing was nearly 50 days, so I scrapped it. In run 2, I focused exclusively on fighting bandits with bow from horseback. If we look at the renown gain per kill, we can see a wide range, anywhere from 0.17 per looter all the way up to 0.62 for bandit hideouts. The problem with fighting looters is catching them in large enough groups to justify the time spent chasing them around. Desert bandits are great because they give almost double the renown gain as looters do, and can swarm in large numbers. But again, finding the large groups can take days worth of searching, which will dramatically slow our timing. I also tested villager parties, which earn 0.11 per kill, and the hidden hand, which give 0.37 per kill. Clearly, villagers are a waste of time, but if we come across a minor clan that can be defeated easily, like the hidden hand or the embers of the flame, then they should be taken out. Raiding a village also yielded decent results at 0.29 per kill, but fighting a shield wall and a mass of archers may not be that easy as a naked solo horse archer. Now let's look at the final run. We started this one by fighting gangs in town, yielding between 0.29 up to 0.47 renown per kill. Each gang fight takes 1 full day to complete, so clearing a town will take take up to 3 days of time and net around 12 renown in total, or about 4 per day. Once all 3 gangs are cleared from the town, we have to travel to the next location, which can be an opportunity to take out looters and bandits along the way. Tournaments also provide a nice boost, taking up 0 time to do and netting 3 renown per win. Once 2 or 3 towns have been cleared of gangs, we transition into hunting desert bandits. We'll have stacked enough cash to buy the horse and bow we need, making our job significantly easier. One thing to note, because a few weeks have passed in-game time, there should be a significant amount of desert bandits that have spawned in the south. If we go there too early, there will only be a few straggler parties, certainly not enough to justify the time spent searching for them. If we were to fight 2 or 3 towns worth of gang fights, find a couple minor clans while traveling, and heading south to Aserai for the desert bandits sooner, I think we could push this number down to below 30 days. I'll continue experimenting and keep you posted if I find a faster way. This guide is a perfect segue into the Joker build, which is exactly what I'll be doing with this save afterwards. You can find the Joker build video right here. Smash that like button on your way out, and I'll see you on the next one. A huge shout out to all the Patreon supporters and YouTube channel members who make videos like this possible. Thank you so much. But clan tier to...